So I have started streaming here. Let's go to this game, this tournament. And that 2 Rai Costa, DMLJ, Train Hartnett, Iron JR, Seymour Foe, and Demen Nickel. These are the players who have joined so far. I'm sure there are many who are just joining in, and no one has started watching the stream yet. C3 opening has joined. I hope I remember that line from yesterday. The time to analyze it now. Before the tournament starts, no time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So I get LDAP 2 in the first round. Who has beaten me thrice, including the last 2 games. Where should I take? Should I take here? Of course, don't forget things. In that case, I think... Wait a second, where should I go? Of course I should go on this side. If he takes here, I just take immediately, because I don't like the queen going from here to here. Whereas if he goes here, I will just take this first. In this case, just take here immediately. That's all theory. So in this case, I have to take here. It's a forced move, but I don't have to worry about this move because I can take with the pawn, or even the knight. Maybe not exactly the knight because I'll have to go there and there. But even then, what next? Maybe this, but that's almost over. Okay. So in this case, I have to take with the knight, right? Isn't it? No, the pawn, right? Not the knight. Now I have a small threat of my own here. In this position. Threats like this. And also this. Where after this, you have to take with the bishop there. And look around. But even this will also be gone. And also this is a threat. When the knight comes out, looks like I should be pretty happy with my position here. This is a forced move, of course. This can be taken, but first let's just go. I don't know where to go. Should I go here? Okay, let's do that. And also after this I can try. This is also protected, so I can however make that unprotected first. Maybe I can go here first as well. Go here first. Is that working or not? I don't know. But I can always give it a go. After that I can just go there though. Okay, that will happen a little bit later maybe. First go to this square maybe. Then maybe go to this particular square. Then maybe to this square. No, this is not really working, right? To this square. Alright. Okay, in that case I will take this, of course. I can also take this, but you take that, it's not working, so I have to take this, of course. And now he will be taking this next, so I have a free move here, so I can go here and here, isn't it? But I also have anything better. Have I got anything better than that? Oh, I can not try this at home. I can just go there maybe, right, first and foremost. I mean, first I can go there, right, isn't it? But I will take that first, and if that happens, I don't know what I'm doing here. Probably didn't do the best continuation there. Okay, now this is going to be attacked, but first I have to go here, I think, and then just sit here in this position, I guess. And after that I can first go to, let's say, this square, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then let's say here, and then take a piece before saying thank you for the game. One watching, is that me, or is someone else also watching my games here? So I have been able to win my opening game today. Camilios Cinefugios, I haven't seen that before. DMLJ. So I have overturned a 3-2 deficit against DMLJ, but that's all history. Is capable of beating me. He's beaten me twice in a row. In this position, I don't really like the things that white has done by keeping this pawn here, which could be a target. For example, opening one of these things. King has come out. I'm tempted to play this and bring the queen out as well, attacking both of these. I don't know what to do here. So in this position I have to look at the clock as well, and I haven't slept well tonight as well. What to do? Should I try to bring the queen out from here, attacking the king? Just one step here. Third rank will not be really good though. Go 2 steps, it will block this view, but this view will at least be there. I have no idea what I should be doing here. I also have to look at the opponent's plans and ideas. I think this is a good move in this position by default, right? G4 is always a good move, is because of this weakness maybe. I mean, this possibility of making it come down and then first go there. So this I have to take, of course. After that, I think, do I sacrifice this or do I let it come down first? I don't like sacrificing pieces usually, but maybe I should make an exception here, because I want to open this and I don't want this bishop to be there. And since there's no, but there's, wait a second, let's just keep the piece. I like to keep pieces for the future. I don't like to keep them away without a reason. So here, what should I do? Here it is a critical position. I think I can try this and take the king if I can. But that might just expose myself. Open this. He's going to take my king too, but at least let's see what happens in this position. Okay, that is he has blockaded this line itself, protected this pawn. What can I do here? I don't know. I just go out and sacrifice the queen there. I don't know, I just feel like sacrificing the queen here. Don't know why though. I don't think it's right either. Oh, look at my time, okay? Just play fast now. I'm gonna lose this game for sure, I think. Especially given that I have more time. I don't know how I use my time so quickly. I have a very slow mental clock rate or something like that. So in this position I can either take on this or go there. Which would you like to do? I think this opening the queen isn't a bad move after all. And in this position I can also attempt to go here. Protected pieces are here. Look at the clock also. This is protected and this is protected at the moment. So I want to get rid of the protected pieces and then the rest of the game will take care of itself. But okay, wait a second. This bishop is going there as well and is also taking there. So what I can do for now is maybe go there. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I have no idea. This is going to be a very good move. So let's say I will simply wait a second. Let's just go to this square, okay, and see what happens, so that I can just at least take out the rook. Whatever he does, but he can. Okay, I'll just get this square now and take this if necessary. Now he is going to take that. I'm going to take this, and if he decides to take that, I will just go forward. Otherwise I just go downwards, and he has to go here and here as well, and this as well. Looks like it's winning for me now. I can always go to this square first, and in this position I don't think I'm winning here. Wait a second, let's see, because I have one extra move to make here. After this bishop takes there, what am I going to do? What am I going to do after this mistake? And I have to do something about it. I just went to go there. I think I'm lost here, but let's see if I'm lost or not. I'll take here or here, whichever way the rook wants me to take, I will take it. I hope he takes my knight, maybe, because it's weaker. This pawn can be promoted to a king if possible. Look at the clock too. Okay, the clock is very important. If he takes there, I'll take with the pawn, of course, not with the king, not with the queen, not with the rook, I mean. I don't even know the name of the pieces here. Oh my goodness me, what to do. So after this I just want to keep going forward. Don't mind giving a new rook there. Just make a king there, okay? Sacrifice the king if possible, if necessary. Just go to this square maybe. I just don't mind going here. Don't mind going here. Don't mind going here. Don't mind going here. Don't mind going here either. Don't mind going here with a promotion. And now it's winning for me, whatever he promotes to, but I won on time as well. So so he has berserked and he has played the e3 c5 line, which we have played several times, and I just know exactly what to do so far, at least, even though I'll soon run out of book. But maybe I won't run out this time. Maybe he has something else prepared here. We will soon know. He hasn't prepared anything else, so I will go to the square now. And in this position, I think this is the move, right? This is the move that I've been playing for a long time. Oh, so after that, however, if I go there, wait a second, what to do? I think I should take this, of course, right? Because if I go here, he's going to take here, and I'm going to have to take that too. So I just have to go to the square first, and here I take this, he takes that. I take the opportunity to go to this square first, and then to this square. He takes this, I'll be taking this, and this will also be taken. And this is a very nice position which white is winning, but if he goes here, for example, I can take it and I'm going to be lost. So I have to be careful here. Is there anything that I'm doing? Can I sacrifice it myself here and then go forward? I don't know if I can do that. Should I just block it with the knight? I'm not sure what to do in this position. So I don't want to give up my rook so easily. I have to look at the clock as well. I don't have to play fast just because he has berserked. Let me take my time. It's better to lose on time than to have a disastrous position and lose easily. Okay, let's just go here, okay, and see what happens. So he has brought out the king as well, which means that things aren't going too well for me. Let's try to bring the pawn forward maybe, and then try to go here and here if possible. So the king has now gone back. If I go here, for example, I might take this and take that, but that's also okay, I think. The bishop and pawn are simply paralyzed. So I am threatening something here. Okay, this I have to take, but he hasn't stuck. Okay, now this is now going to be quite easy, I think, if I play correctly. This has to be a win for me, but I just need to be careful where I should want to go here. Where should I go? I should just stay here maybe. That is a tempo, and I could also go forward to this square. That is a few more tempi. But then what about this pawn? How to sacrifice that? So I might be, wait a second, just think about everything. I can start with, I think, this, followed by that. I don't know what to do. Where should I go? How to sacrifice this and this? This was on this line. Sacrifice this then? I have no idea. Just go to this square first maybe, and the rest will just follow itself. Let's go here first. I don't know what to do. Wait a second. Just go here first. I think I should have gone here and got a few more tempi. I'm just gonna lose this probably. I did not play too well here. Just go here maybe. 9 seconds to go. Oh my goodness me. What have I done with my time? Why can't I manage my time properly here? Just go here, make a king maybe. Oh, this is just lost for me. Just lost for me. Just lost for me. I just should have ran away with the king first. And that was just stupid for me. I'm such a terrible player. C3 has paused that though. C3 is flow, right? Because flow plays the same opening. I forgot which. I think he is, right? All or flow. This is an account where he just plays one C3. Tony Gale is the next opponent. Never have we played before? Never, yeah. And he's got 3,000 games. So nice to see players like this returning. Here I have to take, of course. And then in this position I have to take here. After this queen recapture, this is also a threat. What can I do? Should I move this pawn first? This is also a threat here. How should I play in this position? He hasn't berserked though. I think I should not allow this pawn to be taken, alright? Hi, smash time fools. If you can hear me, or I will type it too soon. Let's go to the square. What do I want to do? Just go, okay? And then in this position, take with what? Take with what? Take with queen? Attacking this queen? Oh my goodness me, what have I done here? I've taken with the queen itself. Just opening up the position. Let's see. Sorry for not capitalizing ST and F there. So in that position, what I've got to do is go there. Is not possible. Let's go to this square here. And I want to take this first as well, if I'm gonna have to take it later anyway. Both of these fall to this, so moving the knight is not really possible, and I'm just coming here. So this is probably a simple win for black. I hope it is. I'm in love with my position here, to say the least. Right. If he brings the knight out, I take this knight. Otherwise, I take that knight. Okay, in that case, okay, he is just trying to open this. I can just take this first, and then I go to this square, and then I can even block on this square here, I think. Then I can step aside with this rook for a second. Before I join the action again, I sacrifice the king on this square, and then bring the knight out, and make you choose where you want to sacrifice the rest of your army. And this is it. Back to the tournament. I don't want to say this user's name, but he's got 105 games. Smash 10 Fools has joined in and won a couple of games already against Max Casino and Cloud9. Max Casino and I have a game in what is it? I have another game pending, but I haven't looked at that. This morning. Chris 240ZX. E3, I guess, is the move to play. He has berserked against me. He has won 5 games against me. So what to do in this position? Of course, it is this move. As I remember correctly, in this position, should I take here or go here? In case of a knight, I would have simply gone there, but even now, I think going here is fine. Okay, goes to that square. I don't want to take it there. I want to go here first, and then to this square first, before just going here. And in this case, can I go there? I think I can just go there, right? Or should I just take the king? My king might be taken, but that is not the same. I want to go here. He takes whatever. I'll take it back. If he takes that, I take that. He takes this, I take that. And then takes this, I go here. I like that move, but I don't know if it's good or not, but I like it. So let's play it. Shall I play it? Why shouldn't I play it? Wait a second though. I just want to play it. I want to think fast first. I have 4 choices here, 5 choices here. Which is the best here? This is a critical position. I look at my time. Oh no, he was berserking. It looks like I'm going to have less time very soon. Should I go to this square and take the queen itself? After that, he just takes immediately, and then that's not so good looking. Should I take the bishop immediately with the knight? and then make him decide what he wants to take this with. He's got to take with a queen after that, and this will be taken too. I can push this forward, or I can just let it be taken and then push this. I don't know what to do here, or I can just go here and after. Okay, let's just leave the king on the game, and I don't know what to do. This is gonna come soon, of course, and in the meantime let's just push this. Let's grab this, try to go forward here and see what happens. Okay, the knight has come out. Knight is trying to go there as well, so maybe block that as well. Threaten to go forward now. And this knight is trying to go two squares at the same time. So let's go here first, threatening to go there. Or if the knight sacrifices itself, we'll just let it happen as well. But I think he might want to just sacrifice the knight and then the king, and then so after this I don't know what to do here. He has the rook opening there, so I will just get out of the way and just take this. And in this position, what to do there, I don't really know much about this position. I will just go to the square, try to go here and here and here now. This is a very nice sequence of moves. I can go here and here as well. After that I can simply go to, let's say, this particular square, and then after this I can go to this square, after which I can just go to this particular square, and then there I go, and then I can make a single king here, for example. I can move this out of the way. I can just go to this square, and after this I can sacrifice it here and win the game. Back to the tournament. I don't know the move is good or not, but I like it. It opens. Yeah, I don't know if it's good, but I like it, so I play it. Sometimes I know the move is good because it is a Watkins move, but other times I don't know if it's good, so I just play it. So Cloud_9 is my next opponent, who's got 1392 games already, so quite experienced here. He's already beaten me once, and he could do it twice here. So far it's all simple theory that I know. Now what happens? This is what Winlegs plays. No, yeah. And he's playing like Winlegs here. I know he's not Winlegs, but Winlegs plays this in this position. I haven't played with Winlegs for a long time, so he has played exactly that way. And in this position, this is still Watkins theory. That is a kind of a new move, I think, because it is not so good either. Because I can simply go to this square, and after this I can just bring the rook here and the king there. So this looks like a very bad move, that one. Looks like a very bad move to my eyes, at least. Let's see if it proves to be bad or not. We can bring the rook out. We can bring the rook out here before anything. You can, however, try to get this out. Maybe I can just play slowly, and even this is enough to win this game. Even this is enough to win this game, I think. The protected pieces in my camp are these two at the moment, but that will be taken care of soon. The knight has this square as well as this, so that knight doesn't have to worry either. All promotions, I think, lose here by force. In case of a king promotion, where should I take the knight? Okay, the bishop promotion, here the bishop is attacking this first, so I go to this square first. And then maybe after, I don't know, did I make a mistake there? I have a tempo though, so I didn't make any mistake there. I can go to this square, and I can use this bishop to finish the game in this manner. So I go back to the tournament. So I won 4 out of 5 games this morning, but this is only my first orange points of the day. Out of syndrome has been beating me left, right and center. He's won 5 of the last 6 games, actually 8 of the last 10 games. He has really owned me there. And in this position, what am I supposed to do? I don't remember what to do in this position. Should I just bring this out? I think this is the move here, right? If I'm not wrong. I'm already not too sure about my move. He has played this many times. I think this is what I usually play in this line. If he plays this, I'll just take this with the knight. And then play this move. This is alright. Now he usually plays this. And I don't know what I should do there, but maybe I should just take this, because I don't think I can make it do a lot of taking itself, right? What should I do here? Just take it, okay? Alright. And keep the pieces for the ending. Why did I say that? I'm not wrong, you are wrong. If I ever said that, I don't remember doing that. A knight has moved there. Can go to one of these squares. So what can I do there? I don't want to give the queen so easily, so let's sit here and relax for a while and see what happens in the game. Okay, the rook has deliberately come there, which means that I can try to... I can just take it back. Let's just take it. And then go to this square. I like taking pieces, especially if they are for free. And in that position, I'm able to just bring this out. I want to go here and here. Of course, I think I should have forgot about this possibility there. Played a little fast there. This knight was still in the cage. Now he's trying to come forward here, but let us stop it in its tracks for a second or two, then try to go here and here next. It's coming already. 2 opportunities, 2 bites at the cherry, let's say. What should I do here? I can just let it take this. Whatever it takes doesn't matter, I'll take it back. In the meantime, I can just go forward with this. Alright. I'll just take back whichever he wants to give me. This knight is in a difficult position here because all roads lead to this pawn, and if it goes here, I have this. From here, I have this. So I think I have a good position here, but yeah, this is a good move because it at least prevents that from happening. But here again, this has its own drawbacks, which is this, and after this I can hope to come out here trying to go here, as well as this threat is still intact. And also against this I have this as well. So it looks like black is winning here, to me at least. If it isn't the case, you should never be sorry for winning a game. So let us think about it. I can just go here and give you a choice. Okay, let's just go here and bring the knight out in this manner. Okay, so the knight will probably take here anyway, but I at least want to stop that from happening, so I go to this square first maybe. Alright, and then after that I just want to make sure that this isn't the first one to go home. Where should I go there? Or should I just go here? I don't know where to go. This is going to be taken, or this is also a choice here. So I think I want to go to, let's say, this square. Okay, wait, play fast. Play fast, baby, play fast. Now this is under attack, so I can also go here maybe. And then after this, I can go to this square. And then this is an easy win for me now. That's the tournament I go now. No need to be sorry for winning. So here c4 again, smash time fools. I wish I had white against him, but it was not to be. What to do now? This is, I forgot what to do in this position. I don't know what to do in this position, so let's just play this way. Not sure if it's the right way to go. He's taking the rook out there as well. Okay, now what to do in this position? What should I do? I don't know at all. No, you can watch the stream. No problem. So what should I do in this position? What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Should I just try something like this here? I don't know. Let's try this and see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing there. Open this up maybe, with both of them looking here. Okay, I can at least go there first. And I have lost this game, I think, for sure. I'm definitely lost here because of the situation. Alright. Okay. This is losing for me. Definitely. Especially against Molten Thinker. Especially against Molten Thinker, they should be losing. He's fast and accurate. I don't know what I did there. I was not thinking properly, but it's okay. You can't win every game. 16 points is already as much as I got yesterday, or some days. I have got them, yeah. I don't like playing black anyway. I can just resign every black game, I think, because black is losing. One day I'm going to start doing that. So here I have to take this, and then after this go here and here. This is theory. This is Watkins. In this position I don't really know what to do though. I think I can safely bring my queen out. Or wait a second, is this the move here? Maybe not exactly. Let's go to this square. Don't know if it's the right thing. Maybe this and this was better. Okay, in this case I can maybe take the queen first, but I don't think that's the best sequence of moves because there are threats here. However, I have no idea what to do there. Okay, let's take the king first. Okay, we have to take this first anyway after a while, so let's take it first. But you know what? I'm just going to be killed down this line. I'm going to be killed here. I'm going to die there. I'm going to die here, I think. I think I can at least try doing that, but I don't think it works. Bishop or knight comes here, and then what? The next. Okay, at least the knight is surviving a few scary moments there. Go here, and then no dark square possibility. So how do I try to? I do this myself then. In this case, oh my goodness, this is not the plan that I had in mind for him. Now what is next? This will be taken as well. So right, Costa, I don't think that played the optimal moves there, but he is doing pretty well. He wants to go there, I can let him do that. I can go here as well first and take here if he wants. If he goes there, I take there. So develop the knight here when I have the opportunity. Develop with threats, of course, threats of going here. Alright, let's see what I'm doing here. Okay, here I have to take this, of course. Now the knight is threatening to go there if allowed. Now this pawn is in a bit of a bother, but doesn't have to worry too much as long as I move it forward. In that case, I can just block this and now go here, 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 or here. So looking good for me here this game already. Okay, this is a deliberate attack on this pawn, which is not always good, but in this case it may work. I cannot go to this point either. So what to do now? Wait a second, I can just bring this out, isn't it? Let's go here first, and after that bring that out. But that's not going to do anything good. Wait a second, I have to look at the time as well. So looking at the time, if he comes here I have to take this as well. Okay, let's just develop this knight here. Oh my goodness, what have I done here? Oh, don't disturb me, please. What to do here? This is coming. So I have to take this next, of course. But before that, I want to do something like, let's say this maybe. Let's go to this square first. And then, I think that was a mistake there, going to that square. That was not a good move at all. I have to take this first, of course. I thought the rook will have to take this though, so it's not a good idea to come here immediately. I should have gone to this square maybe. Let's go back here soon. But I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just down on time. Oh my goodness me, look at my time. Just look at my time. This was a bad move by the rook there. Not seeing that I had to take this myself. Thought I was just going to hide the king and then make this, but it's not going to work that way. It's not that easy. So what to do now? I don't know. This is coming for. I'll just go back to the square now. And if it takes, I take with the knight. And this might be losing at least, but let's try and see if I have any opportunities here to come back in the game. Okay, here I can just go to this square first, then go to this particular square, followed by this move. Oh wait a second, I have to take with the knight. I didn't see that, but it's okay. Let's see what I can do there. Okay, I just go forward here, trying to go further forward. This is not the best way to play. I just want to go there. I don't know what I'm doing here. Take this if I have to. I'm just going to be lost here. And then go here if I have to. Okay, the time is very important in this game. Oh, I didn't play that particularly well. I have to take this now as well. And then here I just don't know what to do. Just go to the square now first. This will be taken as well if necessary. I have to go to this square as well. And then back to this square as well. I don't know what to do. I just keep going to this square now. And now I'm just don't know what to do. Just go to this square here. I don't know what. This is the move I wanted to play a long time ago. This is what I wanted to play a long time ago. This is what I wanted to play a long time ago. This is what I wanted to play a long time ago. We just lost on time. Oh my goodness me. I was just winning with this and this move. Oh, stupid me. She came for 2 seconds and that's why I lost here. Disturb me while playing. Very important 2 seconds. It's testing for me this happened. What is this? Game 604 games. Okay, again c to c5. In this position I have no choice but to go there. So what should I do there? I have to take this, I think. And then this. Let's take this out. Where should I take it? This maybe. Both attacking this and this at the same time. I mean, I want to stop playing as black because white is, because I like playing with white. My intention is only to find how to win with white. I'm not interested in playing with black, but I will play it because it's part of the game. You don't. Okay, first I have to take this. Of course, there's no choice. Well, what was I thinking there? This is a threat here as well. If I take here, it takes there, and I take there. It's not going to work. So I will take this first, maybe, of course, with the pawn. This is now a big threat here. I can just try to take this as well. Just take some pieces and have a nice lead in the ending. There's one plan that I can follow here. So he has brought that out. I think it's better to take the rook here though, and the knight here though. Or can I just take this pawn? Let's just take the knight. A piece is a piece. And then push this pawn forward because it has no threats, no opponents on here, so it also gives me one idea, that is to push this and go there. But even for that I'm not prepared well, because the knight and the king are still hitting the same square, and I can't really use this bishop because after this is undeveloped, so I need more preparation for that. And yes, I know how to prepare for it, but I don't know. Let's see if I'm right or not. I might even try this idea, but I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen here. I might have to play one more move with the knight before everything happens. Okay, he has played that, which gives me something to think about. Something like this maybe. Wait, he can also open it himself though, but I don't know what I have there. I have an idea against that as well. If he opens this, I will go here. If he doesn't open this, I'll go there also probably. So I think I have a good position. I have more time on the clock. Okay, he opens this, so I have to go here first, of course, so that now I can go to this square, and after you take that, I will just take this. I'll just take this, but even this is not really completely winning because there are still complications here. I don't like these complications. So how can I simplify things? I can't sacrifice the king. Let's just sacrifice this pawn here. And now What can I do? I don't know. Can I go forward? I don't know. Developing the knight is kind of disastrous, but I think I should try that anyway in this game. Take this. Wait a second. If he took. Okay, I took there now. I think I'm going to win on time at least here. Let's bring up the square now, trying to go here as well as. That doesn't really matter too much because the rook is coming, and the rook is a dangerous piece in this kind of games. Yeah, of course, but I don't think it would be right to resign all black games and play only as white. Let me ask on questions and answers. Tony Gal, I won our previous encounter, but and this time he has played only one step, which is not a very common move, and I don't know what to do against it. Here, so what should I do here? I have no idea what to do here. What should I do? This just wastes a lot of time. This takes a lot of time here. I might want to try something like this, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea what I should be doing here, but I went for this move anyway. Even if it's lost, let it be. I have one of these days I have to check out that move, but I did this here. I'm doing this now, and I'm doing. Okay, wait a second. Now this he wants to go there if I take here, right? So let's just take that. I think I'm not too happy with my position here. After this and this, I hope I have it under control. Okay, this knight is under attack, that's why I think I'm not losing. I might even be winning there. So I have a number of ideas here which I can now present. This is one of them, and now this thing of mine will want to go to this square and try to take this, or this if possible. Okay, I will take this. I'm happy with that as well, and since this is also attacked, I don't have to worry too much there. So what I can do now is I have to take this first, of course, then I go here with the king. The king wants to go to this square, of course, so here I go. I think I can simply let him make a promotion here and win easily. Okay, let's not waste too much time here. The promotion to all pieces should be losing in this position, so let's immediately sacrifice it. And this is the place where I want you to bring your promotion piece out. How to sacrifice this pawn? That is the biggest threat for me. The rest are simple. The knight is one of the worst pieces in anti-chess. However, in this game, wait a second, what should I do here today? I have to go to this square first, and I don't think this knight is doing that badly after all. So what should I do now? I want to sacrifice this, but it doesn't look possible. Wait a second, what am I doing here? What should I try here? Should I go here attacking this immediately, but he will just step aside? And I don't know what to do. Let's try this move, even though it's losing. This is a losing, not exactly losing yet. But wait a second, I have to take this first, of course, and this, of course, taking both knights. And this ending is definitely better for white. Definitely better for white here. And in this position, what should I do is, I think I should go forward still. Until, at least until, well, this is a dangerous move for me. This will be taken, of course, and now I have this. And then I think I can just go forward with this and this. Have to take this, of course. Go there, and I think I may not be doing too well here. I cannot get a rook there. I can probably just get a, is it a bishop is okay? I think I can just make a bishop here. And this can be taken, of course. Oh, the rook promotion is just killing me, but maybe not exactly. Let's go to the square here. I don't know what to do. Is this a draw, or can I try to win this? Can I try to win this game? I don't really know if I can try to win this game, but I can try as hard as I can. I can try really hard, but I don't know if it's working or not. Just try hard and see what happens. Just try hard and see what happens. Just take this, of course, and now I can simply go forward. Wait a second, this is just losing for me, right? Exactly lost for me. Just don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. I'm just lost on time as well. This is just promotion losing. Zlatan Kotli's dances of Galanta. Okay, so he has stopped watching. Not a very good tournament for me by any means. The ending was especially poor. Ekfanan now has beaten me 3 times, so will he get a 4th win today? Will he get a 4th win today? The suicide opening has been employed by many players. It's definitely not good. In this case, I just want to take the queen first, of course. I'll be taking this next against any move, right? Against any move, I'll be taking this first. So let's do that. This is the only. Wait a second, he has done that. Oh my goodness me, that is a terrible, terrible thing to do, isn't it? That is indeed a terrible thing to do here. That is a terrible thing to do. And now, even though this is currently protected twice, a simple move like the moving the king would suffice to win this position. But even better, I have a move like this. Wait a second, not exactly. I have to be a little careful here, okay? I think I can sacrifice the king itself here, because the king is not always necessary when you have other things which are doing better than the king. Which are doing better than the king, you can always afford to sacrifice the monarch. If you have other things which are doing better than the monarch, you can always sacrifice it up and down. Up and down. Is it my turn? Yes, it is. And now die where you started. So we have 20 points, 23 points behind the leader, Smash Time Fools, who just lost 1 game to Lel 20. Today, C3 opening. as well here. So that is the end of the tournament for me. I think it is safe to congratulate Smash Time Fools, but maybe C3 opening will catch if he is berserking. Is it playing actually? It is not playing, so it means I can just congratulate. Molten Thinker. Because Crow can only get 5 points maximum from this. It is certainly going to be a winning position for him. So I'll have a look at the games very soon. Maybe I can start right now. The 12 games that I played today, including the 4 losses, which are more important than the 8 wins. Let's start with the very first game. In that game it was e3 g5. I played with the black pieces, and then here I took an e1, correctly so. Took on c8. I took on c8, of course. And after this move I just took on g2, whereas after f4 I took on f4. f4 is bad. So in this position I think f4 was played, this was also played. The rook took, and I played f3. This is already winning for black, as I felt really comfortable in that position. Knight took e5. I think the move I played is also winning here, right? Because I have this extra tempo, which is simply enough to win the game. Just kept them up in order and then finished it off like that with a piece. That was the first game. Then the second game against DMLIJ. Let's see how that game went. Played c4 knight at 6. Says it's a mistake, but it's not a mistake. Stockface, I challenge you that this is not a mistake, okay? Because it is given in this source, which is quite credible. Maybe this source is outdated, but still I played according to this source, okay? Now after g4 here I have to take, of course. So g4 is, this already gives advantage to black now. Knight takes g4, but in this it still thinks that game is equal. And after h3 knight takes f2 in this position, h3 now, followed by knight takes f2. We have king takes f2 as a forced move, and then g5 should have been played, which I found after a lot of thinking, I think. And this is also given as a mistake here, which is quite strange. Okay, I will play g5 even though it says it's a mistake. c6, it just wants me to play c6 so badly, yeah. And then h4 was, this is now, checkmate is now unavoidable. Wow, so I missed a checkmate sequence there. Takes h4, rook takes h4, and in this position rook g8 I lost the checkmate sequence. Bishop h6, this was a checkmating sequence, because after queen, rook takes h6, then I could play the move e5 there, and after this I would have to take here, and this is a checkmating sequence, yes, because both of these are under pressure. Even though the king can come out to help, there are still other complications there. If you look at king g3, rook h3 will be played. It will be king takes h3, best try. Then after queen h4, king takes h4. Then we have the move d5, takes on d5, and look at this, bishop g4, king takes g4, this move, this will be taken as well. King goes to e7 here, king takes there, and then after king to e6, regardless of what you take with, you are just lost. If d takes e6, knight goes to d7, and then the rook is sacrificed here. With 3 pawns right in front, this position is losing for the pawn, because all promotions just lose. The knight to this, and then, or even this maybe, I guess, and then the, I think, no, not this way. For the knight I have to play this first. He takes this for here, takes that, and then go forward. No, wait a second. How to win against a knight here? Let's see once again. I can just go forward there probably, and after this go there, and just go here, because it's not developed enough to handle the knight's pressure. Or there might be another way as well, which is working against everything. For example, this move, then we can now play c5, but it's the same thing as last time. Is there any other way to win against the knight? Something like this. c6, your knight takes a7, then go to b5, but then you will take the b5 pawn. What about b6? You're going to take this, then go here maybe, I don't know. Whatever. All promotions lose here, so that is how I could have won the game in this position, but I didn't see it, and instead I played this move. After that he took on h7, I took on g1, he took here, I took that f1, king took, and then after this move I played this. Even the queen e8 is suggested by this. Let's see what happened there. In there, queen c2 is suggested there, but what happened in the game was he played the move h4, right? h4 was played there, and no further information in the branch, isn't it? h4 was played in the game, isn't it? Wasn't it? Yeah, h4 was played, and after that there's no further information, even though this is lost. It wasn't seen by that yet. So next time I meet this position I should win it. Is it the common one? c4 knight f6. This is quite common, it can happen sometimes. How many times has this been played? Let's see the opening explorer. Only this has been played 291 times. So after that, king takes f2, g5 is 174 times, and after h4 this is 104 times. That should have won 100% of the time, because this is a winning position. Bishop f6 is most common. Not my move is not that common. It's maybe played only by me once and others a few times. So here this is just something that I missed. And let's see how the game proceeded after that. I went there, he took, and then in this position with this move I went for this, opening up the position somewhat with some advantage still though. And in this position, after this is said to be a winning position, I played b5, took on f7, and in this position knight c6 is the winning move that I didn't find in the game, but I went for this instead, which is not very good, because after this you can take there, and then it can be, let's say, a matter of this is winning for white. Wow, this is winning for white. Yeah, apparently this is quite a dangerous position. But even in the game, I think I didn't, even the way that he played, I was still in a lost position. This was still a lost position for me. I was, yeah, I said it on stream that I was kind of scared about that position, but I went for that line, and after this rook takes a5 was actually so easily winning. Wow, because he goes there, and then this knight is helpless against the advance of the pawns. Knight c6 is the best try, after which e4 will be played. Look at this, look at how weak the pawns are, even the knights are in this game. The knight moves wherever you want to move, then this pawn comes, this comes, and the king always beats the knight, as we know. So that was a good example of how to win, how bad my play was in this game. but luckily he took here, and after that this I just got a free pawn. I had to be careful to take with the a pawn, not the rook, because of this. And then after that I just kept going forward. This was going to be easily winning for me. I promoted to a king there, but even though the rook is also fine here, wow, I thought the rook wasn't really going to do anything, but the rook is fine because against these adjacent pawns it is not very easy. Only on the 4th rank can you move two steps at a time. Ahead of that you only move 1 step at a time. It's quite strange to see that even the rook loses here. Yeah, if you go here, this is already moved, so yeah, this is, I did not see that. That was kind of stupid of me, but the king is also winning, even though it's a little slower than the rook. And after that I just played here. I just lengthened my process. I should have gone there, and then I went here. My opponent played decently, challenging me, but after this the game is just over. All promotions just lose next move. So finish that game and let's go to the other game. The game against c3 opening there. This game went like this. I managed to lose this game in the end. After this, let's have a look at my study. Okay, study, open in a new tab, and I want to see what happens there in that game. My studies, Antichess winning lines by Watkins, and here I can see the c5 chapter is here, and I want to look at this game, where this is all, I think this is a known position. This is a known position, and in this position, after this, rook, I don't think this move has been given. Rook h6. I want to check if this move is there in this winning lines chapter. So e3, c5, bishop b5, and queen c7 here. After which I played bishop takes d7. He played bishop takes d7. I played queen f3. Queen takes h2, rook takes h2. There are 30,000 hits from this position. f6 was played by my opponent there, I think. Wait a second. Bishop h3 was played, I think, by my opponent here in this position. Oh no, wait a second. What did he play there? This was played, of course. Then I took on h6. Knight takes h6 was played. Queen takes b7. Bishop h3. Knight takes h3, g5, knight takes g5. There are 30,215 hits from this position as well. And in this position, knight c6 was played by black, which somewhat narrows down the number of choices. After this, knight takes on f7, followed by knight takes f7. Queen takes a7, and rook takes a7 was played by my opponent there. I went d4, which is correct. Knight takes d4 is given here, but even though we played a different move order, I want to check if this move order is good enough. Rook takes a2 first. Wait, not here. Rook takes a2. Is this move order the same or is it different? I'm losing to that, of course, as I saw, so that is a different move order that can be employed. Knight takes d4, e takes d4, c takes d4, bishop g5, rook takes a2, rook takes a2, knight takes g5, g4. This is exactly what was played in the game. Then knight e4 was also played. After this, there are 13 different hits, and rook h6 is also one of them given, and knight a3 is the line that was given. So there are 10 hits from here, but I haven't expanded on them. So this is what we played, so I need to expand on it now. In the game, what happened after this, we reached this position, okay, and there are still some moves to look at, so I will open my text file and look at them. Those 10 moves, where do they start? They start on line number 93,958. So let's go to the E3 C5 file and then to 93,958. Alright, isn't it? 93,958 is where I go to. If you want to see this, I can show you. Let's add let's say window capture, isn't it? No, browser source, scholar source, game capture, media source. I don't know how to add it. Text. Okay. And no, this is not ignored. Let's just cancel. Okay, cancel that. Let's delete that. Remove that. I wanted to show you this, but don't know how to do it. Okay, let's leave it. But I have shown it before on some of the. It is just a text file given on this site, and I'm just opening it with a Notepad++ where I can see the line number as well. Okay, that's it. Nothing very different. So after knight a3, there's 93958, and I want to look at the move knight a3 there. b1 e3 after rook h6. Okay, here I find them. Now after king d7, there in this position, king d7 has been played. After this, against king d7, I play the move e5. Alright, and then there are two replies: rook d6 or rook h7. Either the rook goes to d6 or the rook goes to h7. In case of rook takes rook to d6, of course the move is forced. e5 takes d6, and then there are both recaptures given. e5 takes d6, then either d7 d6 or e7 d6. d7 d6 or e7 d6. So again, after king d6, again we have, what do we have after king d6? We have knight to c4, and then d6, king c6 or king d7. King c6 or king d7 are the two moves given in this position. 7, king c6, c4, d2. After king c6, there is knight to d2 here, and then we have king to d6 followed by rook a3. That is how this line goes. And after king d7, there is b4. Alright, and then after all that we have e7 d6 instead of d7 d6, which is if e pawn captures there. In that case we have to play rook to a1. Okay, and then after that there are moves like king e6, c8, d8, e8. Okay, king to e6, king to c8, king to d8, and king to e8. e6, c8, d8 and e8. Against e6 and d8, against c8 we play e1 d2. Against king c8 we play king d2. Against c8 we play king, otherwise we play rook c1, rook c1, rook c1. Against d8 we play rook c1, and against e8 also we play rook c1. But we don't play rook c1 against king c8, okay, because there is a tempo immediately. So after that, and now we are given two more moves in the king e8 line, which is king d8 and f3. King goes to d8 there, and then f3 is played here. Okay, that's about this. And next we go to the lines after rook to h7, instead of sacrificing the rook on d6, which is this one. And here we play knight to c4 first. After that we have d7 c6, king to c6, and then we just play the move b3 here, after which king to c7 is followed by b4, whereas if instead of king to c7 there's an alternate move as well, rook h8 is also followed by the same move, b4. Alright, now we look at king to d8 instead of d7 earlier on. Where is it? King to d8 instead of king to d7 here. After knight a3, instead of king d7 we can also play king d8. Okay, against king d8 we have the move e5 first, and after e5 king goes to d7 next, and then we have the move rook a1, rook goes to d6, and then e takes on d6 is followed by king takes d6, and then we go to, then after king d6 we go to, where do we go? b4. After b4 the move is king e6 or king c7. Either king goes to e6 or the king goes to c7, and in both cases I play a3 c4, knight to c4 here, and knight to c4 here as well. So that's how things are given. But in our game that was played today, my opponent played king f7, which is not a given move, and in that case I could have probably played e5 here as well, but I went for the move b4, after which we played king back to e8, and then I played b5 there. The rook wasn't there, pawn took there, and then he just took it out, and I wasn't able to win even this game. How stupid am I? Rook c2 was better here. Okay, rook c2, and after bishop takes, go over to c5, this will be taken, king go to d2. Yeah, this is such an easy, simple win. Just take this, just go forward, this will be taken, go here, this will be taken, and go here. How much time did I have at this point during the game? I had a lot of time here, didn't I? In this position there was 1 minute and 12 seconds on my clock. Still I couldn't find such a simple win. Oh my goodness me, I'm such a terrible player. That has been proven here without a doubt in my mind. After going here I just moved the king there, and after this let's go there and it's over. That's how things should have been there, but it would have been fine. Okay, that was how this game should have ended, but how did it end actually? After this, white still has some advantage, but maybe not anymore. But was it exactly losing? I'm not sure. It was probably a drawn position if I had just had the sense of mind to make this move. Had the presence of mind to make this move, but it wasn't to be. So as a result, this game was lost very soon. So that was this game. After that, the fourth game of the tournament against Tony Gell, e3 g5, and here he played this move. And after this, I took there. He took with the queen on e3. Let's look at what to do against that queen capture. So after e3, g5, bishop a6, knight takes a6, b4, knight takes b4, queen h5, knight takes c2, queen takes g5, knight takes e3, and then queen takes e3. There's no further information on this branch, so I'm on my own here. b6 has been played by many players. Top games here by Tony's Paycheck against Antichess user. Let's see what he did in this game. By opening this particular game, he played b6 as well. But what did I do today? I played a5 instead. I don't know how this game is rated by the computer. It says c6 is the best line here. Takes a7, rook takes a7, but I went for a5, which is better for. Which now look at this. After a while, it is giving this a negative score. See, there's all moves with positive scores, and the move that I played a5 gets a negative score, but only for a short while, I guess. But I think I played better than the computer here. This move. The computer couldn't see it, and now it gives it minus 2.8, but the depth is not as high as this though. Here, wait a second, just go back. In this position, the depth is 20 nodes, and in this position, after, let's say, wait a second. I mean, the queen recapture wasn't optimal. The queen recapture. Now it's giving this as better for. Oh, it is winning for white in 13 moves, so it wasn't a good idea after all, right? Of course it wasn't. He played with the bishop though, which was a little not good. Bringing the knight here was winning though. Exactly, the knight would have won, but the bishop was just losing. I can see that the bishop is losing here because I was able to see it immediately. I was able to take this pawn. I knew that this is winning for me. Even though he went there, I just saw it. I just went there and came back here, and this is just simple. So that was this game. The next game was against Chris240X. Now I have something to eat here, which I don't like doing on stream, but I don't like this thing. What to do now? Okay, this is a game against Chris240X where he played the move g5 and then king. And this is all theory. After bishop h6, what am I supposed to do? Let's check the e3 b5 lines without this. Okay, e3 b5, bishop takes b5. Not this move. I want to look at the move g5 played by Chris240X today. Against g5, I take this, he takes this. The king actually. Queen h5, 297 hits here in this position. Look at bishop h6 is what I'm concerned about here. After bishop h6, I will take on f7, and here bishop can go back to g7 like it did today. I take on g8, bishop takes b2, I come to g5, bishop takes c1, and then I take on e7. Okay, and after bishop takes d2, take with a knight, which is exactly what I did in this game, isn't it? After some thought, right? This is exactly what I did in this game. So I should be pretty happy with my performance here. And there's no further information on this, so I can actually link this to today's game, right? I can open this as a study. Let's say in this game I can just study this. Where do we want it? I want it in the Which study? Game study? I don't know which one it is. Let's start a new study, okay? Doesn't matter. And put this link, and when I'm successful I can just paste it here, and at this position I can write a comment. This study has more moves, okay? So let's go to the new study that I just started here, and I played perfectly up to this point, and then my opponent took with the queen, which isn't the best here, I think. Then I went for g4, even though f4 is given. I went for g4. However, better is just to go to f4. Okay, let's just promote this line, promote variation, and then write a comment after g4. I played 10 g4 here, and then go here and see what I can do. Queen takes e3. Okay, against f4. Now queen takes e3 is a forced move, and then king f2. Have a look at this. Protected pieces are these three. This is an x-ray protection. The king can try to take this closer to this, but the knight can just go to e2, and this is easily winning, right? I don't think there's much information needed there. Queen can take on f4 though. This is now a threat here, and if the rook goes here I can just take this as well, so this is also pretty good. Okay, so this is, or if you take this first, then it is even worse. If you take this first, then I can just play f5, and there's no opportunity of doing that either, so this is just easily winning. For example, if you take on f2 first, I can just play a3. This will be taken, or this can be taken too, but it's not doesn't make much difference. Okay, so we just stop the study there and go back to this position and look at the next game now. This study we can just close, okay? No further information. In the actual game I played g4, this was taken, I went there. The knight came up, I played this move. After that I just went forward. Took this, and after this I did manage to win it in the end because of this move. Bringing the bishop out and the rook out as well. Okay, so that's it. Let's close this. The next game was against Cloud_9. In that game I played this opening, and here this move h5. I have to look at this, okay? Did I do the right thing against h5 there? I don't know. In this opening with knight at 6, b3, b5, bishop takes b5, then knight at 6, bishop takes d7, bishop takes d7, h3, bishop takes h3, rook takes h3, queen takes d2, rook takes h6, g takes h6, queen takes here. Then after h5 I take, rook takes, I go there, rook takes, and this. In this position h5 has been played, The answer is g4, h takes g4, knight f3, g takes f3, and bishop d2. What did I do in the game? Did I find the move bishop d2 or not? Yes, I did find the move bishop d2 as well. So I can even start another study here. Study, new study, let's say. How many studies is one person allowed? I don't know. Let's copy the link, go to this, and we can just post it here. See more at this. And that's it. So after bishop d2, now let's go back to this study where I played perfectly so far. And what happened after that? Perfect so far. And now against this move, I just went king e2, f takes e2, and brought the rook out. The promotion was to a bishop here, even though all promotions just lose. Knight went to c4. Any promotion that is a little tricky here, except for the bishop? I don't think so. So this is how the game ended. In that case, I was able to bring this bishop out as well and finish this off. So that's all in this position. Now let us have a look at the next game. This study can be closed now. Now the next game, which was against Kotov Syndrome. c4, c5. Let's see. I think I made a mistake again here, because after c4, knight at 6, c5, the move that I played is not optimal. d6 has to be played. C takes d6 and then e takes d6. Okay, but I did not play d6. I played this move again, which I have been doing a few times. But let's do c takes d6 and then e takes d6. That is how I should continue this. After g4, which is the only move here, I can now play knight takes g4, and not exactly the only move, but the best move, I should say. I play knight takes g4. Okay, that is how it should have gone. But after knight f5, again I took with a d pawn, and then this is something that we're doing many times. Bishop. I took this here, and seems to be that white has a good advantage, but I went there as well. I took the rook, knight took there, I took there, king took there, I went here. After that I went there, and after this I just went here, allowing that to happen. And after that I had a winning position because the king went to e6 is also possible, but I played b5 and sacrificed the knight first, and then went to here with the king. And this is, as we can see, a losing position because of all this. And that was it. So then we go to the next game, the game against Smash Time Fools. This time against his c5, c4 knight at 6, c5, sorry, no, not c5, a5 by him, a4, I mean. I have to play knight f5, which I did, right? Against this though, this is the move, and then rook a3 was played, rook a3, and no further information in this branch. So rook a3 takes me to my here. Knight h4 is the most common move. User Smash Time Fools and I. What was played in our last game? Let us check. I lost that too. What had I played then? I had then played the move d4 there. Today I played b5, d5 and b5. Which is better? I don't know. Don't know which is better. Rook a3 there. Knight g3 is given by the engine. depth 18. I can just let's leave this here for a while and continue. Let's continue with the game first. b5 was played, he took there, and then I played knight, and then I played this move, which is a terrible move. b6, c takes b6, everything is losing here already. So this is already a lost position for me in this b5 move. So what did I do there? I played b5, which is not probably the best. I think we should play knight g3. Rook takes g3 just loses on the spot. To b5, rook takes b5, and then c5, rook takes c5, followed by, should be one of these moves, rook to g8, queen takes here, rook takes g2, and now rook takes d8 is followed by, this is quite easy to see. So rook b6 isn't recommended, rook g3 isn't recommended, I mean. F takes g3 is probably best. After h takes g3, I can go g5 and rook takes h7, rook takes h7. Whereas after f takes g3, I can play the move d5 here, and after c takes d5, play queen takes d5, threaten to take this, and there might be a queen race here if he brings out his queen, but I think this is a decent position for black. So let us go back to what happened in the game. I played b5 and then I reached this lost position. To the rook there, I took there, he took there, I had to take with the bishop. This is of course easily losing, as we saw in the game. No. Okay, so let's go and watch what I should have done in this position instead of b5. Here I think after c takes, I can still go to g3, but maybe not anymore. I think I should have just played knight g3 here. b5 is given as the second best move, but after c takes b5 I should have been careful enough to play knight g3 anyway now, or knight e3. So just knight g3, okay, if you face this again. Next we go to the game against Rai Costa. Against Rai Costa it was e3 c5, and this comes down. Click on d7. What takes back? King or the knight? King takes back. And I played b3. This is the right move, right? I think, isn't it? Go to the start of this. So many lines already here. e3 c5. And after this, not this, after king takes, I just go there, okay? Whereas after knight takes, I have to play the move, this one. Can you remember this? There will be 423 hits there in this position. Whereas after the king takes here, we have to play this move and this. After that, what did my opponent play today? Rai Costa did queen a5, and here against queen to a5 we can play the move queen f3. Is that what I did in the game? I don't think so. I played queen g4. Very bad by me. Should have played queen f3. Black can try either queen takes a2 or queen takes d2. He played queen a2, maybe he would have played queen a2 again here. Queen takes a2 is followed by rook takes a2, and there are 328 more lines from this position. Do I want to look at them? Let's look at one more move for white in all these lines, okay? So we go to 3 2 6 8 6. in the e3c5 chapter. Let's go to 32686. 32686 is it? 32686. And in this particular line, rook takes a2. After a6, we play rook takes a6. Okay, and here the next move is b5. After the move b5, queen takes f7. b5 is followed by queen f7, and then how many hits are there? Find all in the current document. There must be 140 hits from 32687. 140 of them from this position. From 32687. Do I want to have a look at all of them? I will have a look at all of them if they all follow with g6. Looks like every move has g6 next here, right? So I will look at g6 as well. In case of, what am I looking at? We're looking at the b6 line, isn't it? We're looking at the b6. Where am I? I don't really know where I am. a1, a2, and then b8, c6. Wait a second, okay, what am I doing here? Rook a2, after a6. You look at that, now we have b6. We are looking at b5 first, not b6, okay? b5 and b6, no, don't get confused with them. Okay, against b5, all the moves we have g7, g6 next, okay? g7 to g6 next, of course, because this is a big threat, so he has to do that. And after that, I will be taking on a7, rook takes on a7, and then I play f7, g8, rook takes on g8. This is also forced. After that, I play b1, a3, rook takes a3, and bishop takes a3. And at that point, e7, e6. Where am I? Where am I? At that point, there are different moves. So let's see how many hits are there from this position. There must be 140 again. 140 hits from 32687. Let's write it at this point, not at that point. Control X. At this point, let's write the same comment. Okay, and after this, I do not want to look at all the three moves now. We'll look at them later, okay? Now let's go to the next move. b6 is also possible instead of b5 here. After 140 hits, we will just see that b6 has been played in some lines. Queen takes on f7 in that case as well. And in this case, g6 is also necessary in this line. Okay, b6, g6 is also necessary. And here, after g6, queen takes g8, rook takes g8, queen takes a7, rook takes a7, rook takes a7. We again play knight a3, knight a3, rook takes a3, bishop takes a3, c1, a3, followed by the move e6. Is it always forced? e6 has also been played all the time in this move because it is also necessary. Apparently, takes on f8, rook takes f8. F8, rook takes f8, and then we play the move e4, takes f2, king takes f2. and then there are different moves. So far, find all in the current document. There should be 183 hits from 3 to 8 to 7. 183 hits. 3 to 8 to 7. Okay, 900. Okay, let's go to the next line, which after b6 we have to look at the move knight c6. So here after b6 we look at knight c6, and in this particular case we just still take on f7, and he still plays the move f7. g6 is still played, take on a7 with the rook, and then the rook takes here as well, take on h7 with the rook takes there as well, and then we play the move b4, knight takes there on b4, and then we play the move d3, knight takes on d3 as well, play g4 here, knight takes on f2, king takes on f2, rook takes on h2, rook takes on h2, and then in this position g5 or rook a3. Which one would you like? Let's look at both of them. After g4 there is the move bishop a3, rook takes a3, knight takes a3, and then we have either knight g7 or knight h6, bishop g7 or knight h6. Let's not look further into this. Let's say there are 3 hits from 33010, and we can now look at the other move, which was not played, a3 instead of g5. We can also play rook a3, and then in that case we simply play knight a3 here. g5 will follow anyway, rook goes to h4 in this case, g takes h4, and then we play the move e4. After h4 h3, knight takes h3, we are just fine. So that's about this reply, which is knight c6. Now after knight c6, let's have a look at the next reply here. Alright, we go to the move b5 and b6 and knight c6. b5 and b6 are the other two lines. b8 c6 coming again. Why is it possible? How is it possible? How is b8 c6 coming again here? What is the difference between these two lines? How come? How come e1 d2? Okay, sorry, after no, this is all about a5 a2. Now we're looking at a1. That's all about taking on a2 there. Now we were also looking at taking on d2. Not this queen a5 lines. After this, taking on d2, have we covered it? Those 3 lines already covered, so that's it. Now what to do next? And then we're looking at those b6, b5 and knight c6 all here. Take on f7 in all cases. So that I did not realize, and I played queen g4 here, and after this I took on a2. After that this was played, I took there, rook takes, I took there, rook, this was taken, and I played e4, rook went to a4, I took there, this was played, this was played. After this I took there as well. This position I went out here, and this was what we did. After g5 I went here, and after this move I went here. I was having a very good position, but look at this, I did not see that e6 is just winning here, because after bishop takes e5 I now have bishop h6, knight takes h6, followed by the move a7, and yes, bishop takes g3 is followed by f takes g3. The rook has to sacrifice itself. We can promote to bishop there, or even a rook, and that is what would have happened. Look at this. This is already shown as a loss somewhere in this position. e6 is already winning according to this. So wait a second, e6, this is the move, not e3. e6 is already winning here. Look at this. F takes e6 is kind of forced here, and then knight f3. This is also forced here, and then king e2. Yeah, this is exactly such an easy way to win there. I did not even see that. How stupid was I? I don't realize it at the moment. Yeah, this is attacking this, so I just thought it was going to be taken, but yeah, this is simply winning. So easy. This is so easy. g4. This can be taken, of course. Even rook e1 can be played. This and this. We can also start with a move like this here. Knight b6 is also winning. Getting rid of this, and then of this, and then of this, and then of this, and then go here. Whatever promotion, doesn't matter. Win easily. That is how I should have played, but I didn't even see that, so I deserve to lose this game, which I did. I did not. I still had some chances of winning this game, but many things went wrong for me there. I still got to a winning position somehow, but even here I forgot that this was taking back. I should have just sacrificed this first, and then even rook g2 is just winning. This will be taken. g4, knight takes g4, king f2, knight takes f2, and then d3, knight takes on d3, followed by, let's say, knight b6 is even better, and after this I can just go here. This was also possible in the game, but I didn't do that. I played rook g2 there. I forgot that the knight was taking it back, and at this point I was shocked again. And knight f7, I followed up with this move. Knight came there. I took the knight out there, which was not a very good move. I was down on time too, but still it was not a good enough excuse. This is still winning with g5. I went there. I kept going here. I kept playing these moves like this, and then after this, in the ending position, it was already, finally I had managed to get a winning position, but it was too late here. Bishop a3 just wins the house, because I can just go here and win, but I had seen that, but I have no time remaining. So that is this game for you. Now tasting for you this game. What happened there? e3 c5, and in that position, what happened there? Let's wait a second. I don't know what's happening here. So let's have a look at this opening as well. e3 c5, queen a5, e3 c5, and queen a5 immediately. Queen a5. Okay, in this position we just played bishop takes d7. There are 593 hits, and here testing for you played bishop takes d, queen takes a2 first. Where's queen takes a2? Queen takes a2 is the top move here. Rook takes a2. Did I play rook takes a2 there? I'm sure I did. And then king takes d7 was played in this position. King takes d7. This I can close. Okay, king takes d7 was played in this position. Not knight takes d7, but king takes d7. Against king takes d7 I played rook takes a7. This is also forced rook takes a7. And then e4 should have been played. Did I play e4 or not? I played queen f3, not e4. e4 should have been played here. Okay, and after e4 there are 310 hits starting on this line, and we have covered them. 212 hits here. We've covered a lot of information there, but I should have remembered to play e4. I did not do that, but played queen f3 in the game, and after this move I took on f7. After this I just took this first, and after that I took this, rook took there, I went e4 finally, c4 was then played, I played c3 here, and after e6 I went with the move d3 here, and after this was taken I just went here with the king to d2, bishop took, I took on d3, I sacrificed this, and I went there and I went this, but he played this way, I played that way, I went here and here, and at this point this was already won because I had seen this already, and I resigned. That was this game, and then the next game was against Tony Gell, and here I want to look at this move g b3. How good is this move? Let's go and see here on this website. e3, g5, bishop a6, knight takes a6, and then b3. g4 is the best reply to b3. Apparently, did I do that in the game? I didn't. g4, queen takes g4. Yeah, this looks better to me now. Maybe. And then also Ran and Jolan have played this game 4 times, but lost both games. I think knight b4 is the most common move in this position. People like Tony Spacek against Jolan, Tony Spacek against Jolan. This game has been played in 2016. I'm Dirty Flagger against Jolan. Let's see what Tony does in this position. Even in the game he lost, played the move knight b4, and in the game that he won against Jolan he played knight b4. So he's been playing knight b4 in this position. But I played c5 there today. I don't know what is best here. The engine says c5 too. Wow. g4 is also suggested. This opening book it already says g4, right? So I think I should play g4. There is no doubt about that. I should just play g4 here, queen takes g4, and think from this position only. Okay, I will be playing this line. Knight b8 has been shown by this engine here. Knight c5, c5, and then we have bishop at 6 being shown, as well as c5, knight b8, knight c5, bishop at 6, knight at 6. Okay, what would I prefer here? Maybe c5 is okay here after this, so that if the queen takes on g8, I just can take with the rook on g8. There is no threat here. And if, for example, what happens? He did try that anyway. Even without this, he tried this anyway. Okay, so we can try that. Also, and here in this, also the other option is queen takes on d7, in which case I should be careful and take only with the king here. And then that's what I'm going to do. But by the time I meet this position, I will have forgotten it. But even if and then here b4 is the only move left. I should be careful just to take with the c pawn here, and then this game will continue. Okay, so forget about this. Let's see how the game actually went after c5. And this I went for the a1 square because it is the only move that didn't lose immediately. After this I took there, after that I went there, and after this move this was played. Here I was pretty happy with my position. I started with b3, this was taken, went there, this was taken, I went there and sacrificed this, then took the queen out. At this point I just took there, and after the rook went to h2 I took on queen takes g1 is actually possible here. I should have taken the king there. I didn't realize that I had this pawn as well as this pawn being attacked, so white had no option but to lose the king there. Wow. But he should have avoided it with this move maybe. In that case this is no longer possible, or maybe it's not as good as this. This is still possible maybe, because this is under attack after a while, but in that case maybe this is the better move at least. Here I played this move, knight took, and then I made the king journey here. After that I went here, and after that I went here immediately. Better was to bring the rook out first so that I get a tempo here, but I was probably afraid of what? Am I afraid of this can't come? I can just remove it away. Then he has to take here and here. I don't know why I didn't do that there. Alright, so what to do now? If this had come here, what to do now? What to do now in this position? What happened in the game was after king b7, took on b7, now I went to c8, one step late. And the knight just saves the day because the knight is attacking this as well. Just taking the bishop out doesn't mean that anything, because it's going to take this way, and after this I slowly ended up on the loser's side. This is already better for white there. What a second. However, this is actually lost for me. I went for this try. I had to do it anyway. And after this and this, I took there. We reached an ending which is losing for me all variations. I tried making a bishop, and he made a king. This is a draw. He should have made a rook here, of course. Yeah, I knew it. He should have made the rook and won, but he made the king, and this should have been a draw after that. But I didn't play correctly. I should have only played up to b6, not allowing him to go further. After f7, c7. Now this is a draw. By allowing him to go there, I just lost the game. How much time did I have on my clock? There was only 18 seconds. That is also the main factor here, because after this I can just go to e7, which he didn't do first, because after b8 he was now unable to go to this square, so he went back, and I had a nice little draw there. He went there and I went there. That is now losing, immediately lost, because the king, wait a second, f8, what is it? Says that black is winning this, but it is not the case. After king f8, there's a conflict here between the engine and the c7. Yeah, I finally realized that it is not winning. So this is what happened in the game. I went there, and then that was disastrous, because now this is just losing. I should have remained on this diagonal, not allowing the king to come forward, but there was not enough time to think all of this through. And after this was just a losing position, even though I forfeited on time as well. So that was this game, and then I ended this tournament with a game against Ekfanan, which is really simple. Because in the suicide opening he just played this move first, and then after this and this I took the king to t3, which is still winning. Took there, took there, took there, and then this is really simple. Many people like playing this opening, even though everything is lost. Maybe let's try this, they may say, and there are complications even in this opening, but at least you have to try to play this, or maybe this, even though, but after this move, like h6, it's just over. So thank you for watching. That was all about today's tournament. I did not do that well. Maybe one of these days I have to try to win this again. I think I am good enough to win this tournament, but I'm not sure all the time. Thanks for watching. If anyone is still watching, that is one person watching, is that me or is it someone else? I don't know. There's no chat messages here. So bye bye for now. Let's stop.